NGU here, and this is a channel update. There's a few things that will be changing on the channel. I know that we've advertised that before on Twitter. Twitter is probably our best way of contacting us. It's at NerdGeekU. The first one that we are changing is our Hit or Miss series. It's going to be the Homes, H-O-M-S. That is a series that we're going to do when it comes to quasi-investment, gambling, whatever you may want to call it. We're going to take and find products, and we're going to see with a current value and trying to figure out the best way of evaluating that value of whatever we're opening, if it is a huge hit or if it's a miss. We're doing the Darium's grab bags. Those have been kind of fun for us here. Another channel update that we'll be doing is the Pokemon deck routes. We are going to be doing a lot more of the Pokemon trading card game online and doing some, it'd be like deck reviews, deck techs, such like that. Another channel that we're introducing and we're going to be going through is called Commanders Building an Army, called C-Band. That will be a channel or a video collection that we may either take current commander offerings from Magic the Gathering, actually Wizard of the Coast, and take and try to improve those, or take current commander decks and try to tweak those for a little bit greater either fun gameplay or a little bit more aggressive gameplay for the win, if you want to call it. Another series that we're going to be doing, I know I've been advertising this a little bit on our Twitter channel, or Twitter feed I should say, is the NGU Culinary Series. I know there's a lot of people out there that are interested in foods. Everyone wants to eat, or needs to eat, I should say, at least that fact. And so we are going to be doing a culinary series. We're going to try to do a few portion of this series. Some of it will be being able to get the proper equipment, trying to keep it at a budget level so it doesn't break the bank. I know a lot of people are spending money on cards and video games and so forth and so on. So a lot of times those type of equipment for the culinary arts or the enjoyment of making and eating food is somewhat limited for that budget. So trying to do that on a budget to show everyone that wants to watch and listen the joys that it can be to make your own food and make it inexpensively. We're going to try to do serving sizes of like 1 to 2 people. Then we can maybe expand from there. So those will hopefully be easy to make recipes, and hopefully it'll be something that you will enjoy to make yourself while you're doing your gaming. Some of them might even be some of your favorites that you want to share with your friends. Another thing that we're looking at possibly doing is podcasts. I know that Darium's has been doing a lot of that, and not just Darium's, there's a lot of people doing it, but that's the one that I've been currently listening to, and that's something that maybe we'll look at doing as well. Other than that, the changes that you're going to see are going to slowly matriculate to the YouTube site, as well as seeing the Twitter feed kind of blow up on that as well. We're trying to do a little bit more on our video offerings to people, and also the videos trying to come out a little bit more on a regular basis. For ourselves here at NerdGeekU, we do have a lot of us that are practicing the culinary arts by going to culinary school, as well as having other businesses that we are partaking in. The other thing that we have that we've been looking for has been more partners, either to do video collaborations, podcast collaborations. We're also looking for additional supporters. We're not looking at doing Patreon. Right now we have Focus Learning Foundation that is a supporter of our channels. They are a nonprofit organization that is out there to promote free learning, is what they call it. By free learning is there's a lot of value to be added in playing trading card games, in this sense, like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, that there's enrichment and education purpose in that. A lot of times with logic and strategy, sometimes just identification and even the art on a lot of the cards as well, to include the lore, which is story-based, so forth and so on. So it's a very interesting nonprofit organization. We are happy to be supported by them. They align very well with what we try to do here, is give entertainment, a little bit of education, and hopefully make it fun. I know that often our videos have been a little bit hit or miss. We're trying to get a little bit more on that hit and less of that miss. We appreciate everyone that watches, everyone that subscribes. It tells us that we're going in the right direction. As we go, we'll try to do a little bit open forums. I know that we're going to try to go on to Twitch a little bit more, and with the Twitch we are going to be taking and most likely playing probably Pokemon trading card game. We will have a video out hopefully next week by about this time, showing the difference between some of the trading card games online that you can play. At least a few of them. We're not going to go through all of them. There's a lot out there. I know Hex is kind of a new one. I have not a lot of idea on that other than people like to play it. I do have a little understanding of Hearthstone, of course, Magic Online. Pokemon trading card game online is the one that I've been currently playing more of than probably all the other ones I just mentioned. So if there's any kind of additional direction that any of you listeners or viewers would want to see us go, we're more than happy to see if we can accommodate. I know that we are also more than happy to see if our supporters are able to provide direction and also funding to make this so it's possible for no cost for you, the viewers or listeners in this case. Other than that, I believe that's pretty much all that we're looking at for our channel review. We've done a little bit of tweaking of our equipment to make it so it's a little less, I don't know how you want to call it, choppy, a little bit less on the non-polished side. We're trying to still polish this this overall process, so we're happy that a lot of you have been around for a while now, and anyone that's new following, hopefully we meet your expectations and hope to still make the expectations of our long-standing followers. Sorry, excuse me on that. So again, this is Nerd Geek U. We're happy to be providing videos. We're hoping to go in a direction that will be interesting and entertaining for all of you that listen and partake. We are also very thankful for the supporter that we have currently, which is Focus Learning Foundation. We are hoping to find additional supporters to help to provide either product support in the sense of providing product first review, or product to allow for giveaways and such like that we are trying to orchestrate in the near future. And again, if you want to follow us and you need to contact us, the best method of that is on Twitter, and that is @NerdGeekU.